Hello and welcome to this short video presentation. I'm David Hutchins and have been a supporter of the QC Circle movement since the early 1970s. This presentation was shot with a domestic camcorder by me whilst attending the ICQCC convention in Tokyo, both as a speaker and session chairman. I hope that you enjoy the result. It is a bright October morning in Tokyo. Men and women are hurrying on their way to work. At the Kyo Plaza Hotel, a large conference hall is filling with people representing more than 16 countries, almost all of them from the Pacific Rim. They're gathering for the year 2003 International QC Circle Convention. All of them have some involvement with QC Circles. They include factory and office workers, nurses, military personnel, people from banking and insurance, managers and senior executives. It is also one of the rare examples where people can come together from many religions and races with one objective in common: to share their experience with the development of one of the few management concepts that has stood the test of time, makes their organizations more successful, but more important still, to make work itself more interesting, more rewarding and enjoyable for the benefit of all mankind. Let us have a quick word with Captain John Mann from Singapore. How long is it that you've been involved in quality circles?
It's coming to about since 1982, so that would put it as like 20 years,
20 years, that's a long time. And what do you find so attractive about quality circles that brings you here to Tokyo?
Primarily, it is something which I feel strongly about, that it develops people, develops the mind, and most of all, it's a great instrument for organization effectiveness.
And how strong are quality circles in Singapore?
Singapore is embraced with the idea of quality circles since 1982. I started with the Pioneer Group in Singapore, and it has been growing in leaps and bounds, taking on ideas that were primarily from Japan, but later on modified and customized to meet the local environment. And today, the circles are slowly moving into ideas and methods that are used by Six Sigma.
Right. Why do you think it is that management is so supportive of quality circles in Singapore?
Largely because the vital human resource in Singapore is people, and we are void of any other resources that are available to other countries. So making the best and most potential use of people's energies is probably the main reason why quality circles have remained so strong until now.
Mr. Katsuhisa, chairman of the organizing committee, reminds the audience that it was in 1962, just over 40 years ago, that QC Circle activities got their start in Japan. The convention delegates and presenters came from a wide variety of backgrounds and levels. There were participants from banking, the medical profession, tourism, insurance, a broad spectrum of manufacturing industry, together with many trainers and experts. Whilst a few of the presentations were from managers, the majority were from line personnel, and even one circle of school children from the City Montessori School in India. In fact, the school is a regular participant at International QC Circle conventions. Under the leadership of the head of the school, Dr. Vanita Cameron, a team of children first presented at the 1994 ICQCC convention in Hong Kong. I was privileged also to be there, and the children received a standing ovation. Since then, the school has itself organised several international conventions for QC Circles in schools, and also presented at the World Quality Convention in Harrogate in the year 2002. Most of the teams presenting created their own visual aids, which were mostly PowerPoint presentations of an extremely high order. During the presentations, many of the delegates were taking notes, and afterwards asked searching questions of the teams. How did you collect the data? Was there any resistance to change when you attempted to implement your improvements? Did you meet in company time or in your own time? How did you prove the theory? There were many such questions from the audience. During the breaks, participants had the opportunity to browse or purchase a wide variety of high-quality books, wall charts and software to enhance their QC Circle activities. At the end of the convention, the delegates were tired but happy. Now it was time to celebrate. As always happens at QCC conventions, the closing party is one of the highlights of the event. Many of the participants dress in the traditional costumes from their countries. Surely, many from the audience join in, and finally everyone gets involved. Let's try to hear above the noise and interview one or two people. Where are you guys from?
Yeah, from Malaysia.
From Malaysia.
Yeah.
And have you enjoyed the conference?
Yes, it's very, very good. And it's very educational.
And you're a member of a quality circle?
Yes.
And you made a presentation at the conference?
That's right.
How did it go?
It's go very well.
Aha. How many circles do you have in your company?
26 circles.
Really? And you enjoy quality circles, I guess?
Yes. For my country.
Great. And you're now going to do some...
We want to do some of our cultural show. It's called Kuda Kepa.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, thank you.
I see you're from India.
Yes, sir.
And what is your company?
My company is Canara Bank.
A bank?
Yeah, it's
And a bank with
public
QC
sector bank.
circles?
Yeah.
How many QC circles do you have?
As many as 1,000 QC circles.
How many?
1,000 QC circles.
1,000 QC
1,000
circles in your bank?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Why is it supported by your management?
In fact, QC circle is a movement, and the people which is a voluntary organization of very small this thing, they can identify the problems confronting them, and they can take steps to solve the problems confronting them. And this is not; it is a bottoms-up culture.
Right.
The problem has to be identified, and the solution has to be found by them only.
And does your top management support QC
Sorry,
circles?
I am from top management.
You are from top management.
We are, you see, this quality circle facilitating. It's a very fine thing we have been doing, sir.
Well, I congratulate you because I did actually see your presentation. Joe, which country are you from?
This is Ghulam Sarwan Milan from Bangladesh.
What is your company?
I belong the garments manufacturing company. This is 100% export-oriented garments factory. So this is our foremost task for we people to do the quality circle in Bangladesh. You know, in garments manufacture industry, we have a 3,500 factory, and 75% is our foreign currency comes from this sector.
The convention now over, the participants go back to their hotels to prepare to return to their countries. People are going home from their work, and the shop windows are full of quality products. Tomorrow is another day for the improvement of quality of goods and services, and for the QC Circle movement to continue its mission for the improvement of the working life of everyone across the world. Maybe one day, quality control circles will once again begin to grow and develop in Western society, and conventions such as this will be attended by more than one lone European. If you're attracted to the idea of doing anything about this and want to help create a new QC Circle movement in the UK, or Europe generally, please get in touch with me at the address to follow. Maybe together we can begin to make things happen. And in the words of that great quality guru, Dr. Duran, we need a revolution in quality. Long live the revolution.